Welcome to the Tailor Law Podcast, where we explore important topics in family and divorce law to help you navigate life's legal challenges with clarity and confidence. I'm Deepa Taylor, your host, and today we're discussing a subject that often raises many questions and concerns during separation or divorce: spousal support in Ontario. Understanding how spousal support works, who may be entitled to it, and how it's calculated can be crucial when making informed decisions during this difficult time. Before we dive in, I want to remind you that the information shared in this podcast is for general informational purposes only. It does not constitute legal advice. Every situation is unique, and it's always best to consult with a qualified family lawyer for guidance tailored to your circumstances. If you need personalized legal advice, visit us at tailorlaw.com to schedule a consultation. Let's begin by understanding what spousal support actually is. Spousal support, sometimes called alimony, is a financial payment made by one spouse to the other after a separation or divorce. Its purpose is to address any financial imbalance that may arise due to the end of a relationship. Relationships often involve sacrifices, like one spouse giving up a career to care for children or support the other's career. Spousal support exists to recognize those contributions and ensure that one partner isn't left in a disadvantaged financial position after the relationship ends. The goal is to promote fairness and help both individuals move forward in a stable and self-sufficient manner. One of the most common questions people have is whether they qualify for spousal support. Entitlement isn't automatic, and several factors come into play. The length of the relationship is significant because generally, longer marriages or partnerships are more likely to involve spousal support. The roles each partner played during the relationship are also considered. For example, if one spouse sacrificed career opportunities to raise children or support the other spouse's career growth, that could establish a need for financial support. Financial need and the ability of the other spouse to pay are also essential considerations. The court will assess whether one spouse needs support to maintain a reasonable standard of living and whether the other spouse has the financial means to provide it. Calculating spousal support can be complex. In Ontario, the Spousal Support Advisory Guidelines, or SSAG, provide a framework to estimate the amount and duration of support payments. These guidelines consider factors like the length of the relationship, the incomes of both spouses, and whether children are involved. However, it's important to understand that these guidelines are advisory. They aren't legally binding. Courts use them as a helpful tool, but ultimately make decisions based on the specific circumstances of each case. The process of determining spousal support involves first establishing whether one spouse is entitled to support. Once entitlement is confirmed, the next step is to determine how much should be paid and for how long. The guidelines suggest a range for monthly payments based on the couple's financial situation. The duration of support typically depends on the length of the relationship and the recipient spouse's circumstances. In some cases, support may be paid for a limited period to allow the recipient to become financially independent, while in others it may continue for a longer term, especially after long marriages or where the recipient is unable to become self-sufficient due to age or health. Another important consideration is the tax treatment of spousal support payments. Generally, spousal support payments made under a written agreement or court order are tax deductible for the payer and taxable income for the recipient. This can significantly impact both parties' financial situations. It's crucial to understand how taxes factor into your support arrangements and to plan accordingly. Spousal support isn't necessarily a permanent arrangement. It can be changed if there's a significant change in circumstances. This could include a job loss, a substantial increase or decrease in income, retirement, or even remarriage in some cases. However, any changes must be made through the proper legal channels. It's important not to make informal changes to payment amounts without formalizing them legally, as this could lead to enforcement actions or disputes down the road. There are common mistakes that people make when dealing with spousal support, and avoiding them is key to a smoother process. One mistake is failing to disclose full financial information. Transparency is critical in family law, and withholding financial details can result in serious legal consequences. Another mistake is making informal agreements without proper legal documentation. While it might seem easier in the moment, these agreements can cause confusion and conflict later on. Working with an experienced family lawyer helps you avoid these pitfalls and ensures that your interests are protected. Navigating spousal support can be emotionally and financially challenging. Understanding how it works and what factors the court considers can empower you to make informed decisions. Whether you are the person seeking support or the one being asked to pay, knowing your rights and responsibilities is essential. If you're facing a separation or divorce and have questions about spousal support, Tailor Law is here to help. Our experienced family lawyers understand the complexities of spousal support and can guide you through the legal process. We're committed to protecting your rights and helping you achieve a fair outcome. Visit tailorlaw.com to schedule a consultation and get the legal support you need. Thank you for joining me today on the Tailor Law Podcast. I hope this discussion has provided you with valuable insights into spousal support in Ontario. Don't forget to subscribe for more episodes where we break down important family and divorce law topics. Until next time, take care and remember, Tailor Law is here to support you every step of the way.